And I don't know what's going on in the Dolphins community, but it's some dudes really in they feels tonight. Hey, I had to crank up. I know y'all was fiending. I'm here. I'm here. Hey, relax. We good. We Gucci. We opening it up. We gonna have a good time. Talk some Miami Dolphins and Broncos. The Dolphins about to go 3-0. You already know what time it is, man. You know how we get down. Hey, shout out to the homies in the chat. Hey, first and foremost, shout out to the homie Dolphin State of Mind, the new member. Welcome to the gang. We going up for Dolphin State of Mind. Let's go. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Shout out to the homies Dolphin State of Mind for becoming a YouTube member. And shout out to the members gang, man. Shout out to everybody in the gang. I want to do the rundown real quick, but I gotta shout out the homie Mudbone, who was in here first. Hey, Tua Leroy got that glow. Point blank, period. And if you don't know who Tua Leroy is, get real comfortable with that dude.
All right, Leroy. Who's the one and only master?
I am.
Oh, God damn. Let me go, motherfucker. Let me go.
Deshaun who? Y'all wanted Deshaun who? What? Bro, stop. Bro, stop playing.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Stop playing with me, dog. Tua Leroy got that glow, bro. He ain't worried about that. Like I said, shout out to the homie Mudbone who came through first. Shout out to Marino's GOAT. Appreciate you coming through, homie. Fins up. Mudbone in the building says hit that like button and subscribe button on your way in. If you ain't subscribed, if you ain't a part of this right here, you just missing out, bro. I can't help you. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, right? You can lead him to the water, but you can't make him drink. Shout out to the homie B Show in the building. B Show 58 is my guy. Really my guy. Shout out to B Show. I know who you are. I know what you're doing. I know how you repping. Appreciate you, homie. Really appreciate you. Hey, and big ups to the members gang. The members gang, hey, support the kid financially. They help me do what I do. I get on here, I talk it up, I do film breakdowns, I open up panels, I switch it up, I mix it up. Big ups to the members gang. Shout out to Shake Money and Fins Up Wendy, who are captains on the squad. Shout out to William Perry, Chef Jew, Raul P, Cruz Ruiz, Shake Money, the homie Andravius, the homie Irv, the homie G, the homie Big Slick, the homie Adam Sadowski, the Wayne D Experience, who killing it in the studio right now. S. Harris, Alex Renee Diaz, Hooked Up Joe, Carly Mills, who's the first lady of the squad, right? And then we also got Fins Up Wednesday and rounding it out, who became a member about 6 days ago, Young Landon, and the homie Dolphin State of Mind, who's the 18th member of the squad. Appreciate you, man. Who's going to be 19 and 20? 19 and 20 are going to be special. So how this works is YouTube does some stuff as you gain members. So as you gain members to your channel, they open up some more opportunities for you. So I'm going to be dropping some new stuff. Be sure, my members gang, y'all gotta be using the emojis. Y'all gotta use the emojis. The emojis are dope. Appreciate y'all doing that. I wish they showed up on StreamYard, but they just don't, and it's kind of lame. I gotta get on them about that, man. But appreciate all y'all coming through, man. B Show's in here. Dolphin State of Mind is in here. New Finland is here. Yeah, man, we here. We here, man. I appreciate you guys coming through. Let's go up one time for the members game. Let's go, man. Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Hey, check out the newest member of the team, BETUS. Put $50 in and run the money up. 125% sign up bonus. You can't beat the deal anywhere. If you're gonna do it, do it with your boy. Click your boy's link. It's in the chat. It's pinned to the chat. Sign up, put the 50 in, and start running the money up on them. Now, if you got a gambling problem, hit me up. I got something for you. We can fix that. So be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the like on your way in. I'm definitely opening this thing up. We got 27 in the room. Hit the like button for your boy. Get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. And I'm gonna open it up in a few. I'm opening it up very soon. So stick around. You might want to be here for this one. I heard the Wolfpack's in the building, right? I heard they're here. They don't really move the needle for us, but I heard they're here, right? Appreciate you guys coming through. Hey, this is how we walking in there on Sunday. Let's go. Hey, and then we got haters like this. You gotta love the haters. The homie Jay, I don't even know who bruh is, but Jay says, why should I be a member? You have not proven shit yet. Okay. All right. Really?
Came from the bottom. What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Hey man, if you don't want to be a member, you ain't gotta be a member, my boy. I mean, it is what it is. You not Jay, you not moving the needle for me. Now, if you feel like you want to become a member, do that, bro. But feel free if you feel like I ain't proving nothing, feel free to do your thing. Like, bro, it's gonna be okay. Come on, bro. It ain't that serious. Hey, don't bring that energy. Don't bring that TFTG energy over here. Don't do that. We don't do that over here. We got good energy, good vibes. I'm about to crack a bottle in a second. Let's go. Hey, next member, next donation, we cracking a bottle and we get into it. You already know what time it is. Y'all know how we do over here. We don't do the negative Nancy's and we don't do the chatty patties. And if you got your panties in a bunch, you may want to stay away because this probably ain't the show for you. If you a little uptight, you're a little scared about the game on Sunday, and you worried about Russ coming in and doing damage to the defense, you might want to step away from this one. This is a glass half full type of show. So if you're not in the right mindset, you might want to step out, or you might get checked by the chat. You might get checked by the chat. Just be careful, man. Be cautious. Hey, Raul P, the members gang is here. Hey, that's what time it is, man. My guy's gonna be here. They're gonna ride or die for me, bro. That's how we get. Yes, sir, man. Dolphin state of mind using the emojis already. I love to see it. The homie Q, my Oos is in the building. Shout out to the homie Q. Yes, sir, Oos. Let's get it. We ain't scared, man. We gonna run it up, man. We don't care about nobody. It's proven.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Wrong with these guys, man. YouTube got y'all thugging too hard, bro. It's been a rough week for Dolphin fans everywhere. I think in this community, if you've been around Twitter, YouTube, it's been a little chaotic, and that's why I stay away from it, because y'all be doing the most, man. Y'all really be doing the most. It's football. First of all, let's put this thing into perspective. It's a game. You don't get paid to be a fan. All you do, football to you is a liability. This is the NFL. You don't play in the NFL. You don't coach. You're not making money off of it, right? So to you, it's a liability. You're spending your money. You're spending your time here, right? If you're doing all of that and it's a liability, you might as well enjoy it. You might as well enjoy it. If you are taking this thing too serious and you are upset and angry at people in the community, or people who say certain things, or people who you feel like haven't proven anything, then you are just in the wrong space, bro. Mentally, we got to be better. Y'all got to be better. So this is something you should be having fun with, for sure. And that's why I get over here and I have fun, because, bro, this is something I enjoy doing. This is something I'm passionate about. I'm not going to get on here and argue with people who have different opinions than me. That's childish, right? Have the conversation like an adult. It's possible. Some of y'all need to grow up, man. ABAB, let's go, man. Q in here. My man Lewis in here, the Wolfpack, the leader, the Wolfpack Prez. Wolfpack Prez in the building. Damn, CB playing a stitch in the intro. Wow. Hey, I thought we're gonna. That album slide. It's actually better than Thug album. So, hey, I like that one. I like that one. I see y'all. Trey, what's good? Trey, what's up with you? Raul P, Ryan AP, Duke Tomlinson in the building. What's popping? Brian Moore. Be sure to subscribe if y'all are new. I see a lot of new people in here, bro. Appreciate y'all coming through. Tua is definitely him. HIM, H1M. That's that dude. Hey, that's that dude, man. Hey, not the same QB without happy ending. Okay. Okay. Hey, who is this? Lewis say he the who? Huh? What's going on? I thought I'm confused.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm confused. Who the real OG? Who is OG? OG, who y'all OG? I'm confused, bro. Y'all gotta help me with this one. Hey, appreciate that, man. Hey, I ain't even get to it. ABAB says congrats on 1K. I appreciate you. Hey, we're giving away the Xavier Howard on the field jersey. You got to go to the short. You got to comment Phins up, and you got to tell me how long you've been watching the show. Giving away the Xavier Howard on the field jersey, and I'm giving away some fresh DS. Never been worn. Never been worn. Never been. They never seen the light of day. Like they never hit the ground. Some brand new Concords, Jordan Concords, Jordan 11 Concords. I know y'all remember these when you was in high school or middle school and you wanted these, you couldn't grab them. Now you got an opportunity to get them. Hey, if you win them and they're not your size, sell them. Sell them. But this is a very common size. This is a 10.5, right? So all you got to do is comment on the post, subscribe to the channel. Got to be subscribed. Comment on the post, and then you get a chance to win this icy pair of Jordan Concords. And that's size 10.5. And then I'm also giving away the Xavier Howard on the field jersey, some NFL Prism cards, and I'm giving away some t-shirts as well. So, hey, 1K giveaway ends next week. Next week. Don't miss out. These are fire. If you don't think these fire, then you ain't got the swag. That's all that is. Yo, the homie Sean's in here. Damn, what I just do? Change my lighting up. The homie Sean's in here. What's good with you? Hey, there we go. There we go. Hey, I see you. Hey, Jamaican from Zion, JFZ. Hey, I told you I was going live. I said, hey, going live. It was chaos over there. I said, hey, I gotta go live. This how we get it over here, man. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. I see y'all. I'm running it up. Hey, once I get to 30 likes, I'm dropping the link. I'm not even wasting no time tonight. We're gonna get straight to it. We're gonna have some fun. I know y'all been waiting for this. I haven't done like an open panel, like just open panel in a while. It's been like a week or so, week and a half. So I'm running it up, man. Hey, my man Richard McLean says he's a Wolf Pack fan for sure. Hey, that's what's up. Be a fan of whoever you want to be a fan of, my boy. Hey, free world, free country. Do your thing. Do your thing. That's just not how we rocking over here. Not how we rocking over here. Sean, I see you, my boy. I see you. Yes, sir. The Dolphins realtor is here. Yes, sir. We here. Hey, one time for the Dolphins realtor, man. He be going up on Twitter. Yes, sir, man. If y'all don't know about that Desi, y'all better get with it or get lost, man. Let's go. Hit the like button, everyone. Hey, no Wolfpack? Hey, where's the Wolfpack at? Hey, is the Wolfpack coming through tonight? Please, somebody put the back signal out. Somebody put the wolf signal out in the sky. Let's see if they come through. Let's see if they pull up. Is the Wolfpack pulling up tonight?
I hope so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I really do hope them boys pull up tonight. I really do hope they pull up tonight. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'd love to see them in the building. I love the Wolfpack. I love what they do. I love their takes. I love tearing the takes apart. It's so easy, such an easy thing to do. But again, shout out to the homie. Oh man, we got another new member. Oh my gosh, we going up tonight. Hey, let's slide. Triple S podcast becomes a new member of the squad. You already know what time it is. Let's go, Triple S. Yes, sir. I'm just looking at my bar trying to figure out what we cracking tonight. Man, we got some stuff. Let's do it. Let's get it going. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm about 5 likes from dropping this thing, man. Shout out to the homie Triple S who becomes a new member. He becomes number 19 of the squad. Who will be number 40? I mean, number 20. I'm trying to get ahead of myself. Who's gonna be number 20? Shout out to the homie Triple S. Yes, sir. He's here. Hey, members gang, Dre's here, president of my car club. Drive a Chevy Volt. Hell to yes, sir, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. We cranking tonight. We really are cranking tonight. We got a lot of people in here. Hey, Go Knows. Hey, them boys is on them Clemson boys tomorrow. Okay. So, hey, 12 o'clock p.m. is going down. The nose will be tearing off in somebody's hind parts around about 12:30, 1 o'clock tomorrow. I know the Hurricanes think they're doing a little something, right? I know they think they're doing a little something, but them nose are on a different level. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's respect the team, respect my squad and what we got going on, because we the truth. Like Sojourner. We the truth. Hey, size 10 and a half, man. Size 10 and a half. Common size, bro. Common size. Hey, my man Triple S said, I need them ones. Hey, I got some Kobe's for you too, Triple S. I got some stuff for you. Hey, Lewis in here, Jay in here, Todd in here. What's going on, family? What's going on? Duke Tomlinson in here. My man Dre killing him in the chat, killing him softly. JR Black's in the building. The Dolphins realtors in here. Hey, MCJB is in here. Bro, it's going up. The homie William Perry came out. He came from under the rock, stopped working for a second, and came through to support the kid. Let's go, man. Yes, sir. Jan, Phins fan. What's up, Phins fan? What's popping? What's going on? Hey, we going up tonight. Appreciate everybody coming through. Hey, this is going to be a fun one. This is going to be a fun one. Let's get it. G's in the building. The homie GB lurking back there, bro. Lurking. Let's go, G. Yes, sir. So I'm cracking a little special release, a little Jack Daniels twice barrel tonight, right? Little JD twice barrel. This is a special release that came out. When did it come out? Came out last year, or actually it came out earlier this year. 107 proof. It's called Twice Barrel Special Release, American Single Malt. This is a Jack Daniels special release. So Jack Daniels is actually, people think of Jack Daniels as like sour mash and stuff like that. Jack Daniels actually, their special releases are made by Brown-Forman, and Brown-Forman makes some of the best bourbon in the game. If you want to look up the best bourbon, the hottest bourbon on the market, you want to look up a bourbon called King of Kentucky. if I can get my hands on a bottle of King of Kentucky, then I just have basically hit the jackpot. And Brown Foreman does these special releases for Jack Daniels, and they just do a fantastic job of creating some really, really good bourbon. So King of Kentucky, if you guys see it in the wild, please hit your boy up because I definitely need some of those bottles. It's actually a release that never really comes to the state of Florida. It's usually a Kentucky only release. So that's something I'm trying to get my hands on. But Brown Foreman, King of Kentucky, this is Jack Daniels Twice Barrel, but Brown Foreman does make these special releases for Jack Daniels. So they do a really good job with these. So shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate the homies. Dolphin State of Mind and Triple S becoming a new member. I appreciate you guys. Cheers. Hey, this is for you guys, man. Let's go, man. We up. Delicious stuff, man. Let me go ahead and drop this link. I know I got y'all on edge, ready to get after it. Hey, I know my liquor. I have a bourbon channel. It's called Bros and Bourbon. Check it out. Right. I haven't put out a lot of stuff over there recently, but I'm gonna drop some heat over there. I'm actually going to Kentucky October 8th. So I'm going up there to do some bourbon stuff. I'm gonna be in the Bourbon Trail. We're doing like 5 different distilleries in 5 days. We got private dinners at Willett. We got rare character dinners. We got a bunch of stuff. Shout out to my bourbon club, Black Bourbon Run. This is our 4th year doing the tour. And we're gonna go up and have a great time. I see everybody filing in the back right now. Come on, man. This core is not acting right, man. Damn. All right, there we go. So, hey, slow sipping with ice just dilutes it. It does, and that's why we go straight. That's why we go straight from the bottle, right? And we sip it. We sip slow, right? Taste it. That's what we do. That's what we do best. So shout out to everybody in the building. Let's get it cracking. I got the homies in the back. I'm gonna bring them on. Let's go, man. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I actually dropped the link. If you want to come up, chat with the boy, chat with the kid. Let's do it. Let's have a good time tonight. Hey, we're not gonna be talking over each other and getting crazy. My man Dre says I legit just spilled my drink. Bro, don't do that, bro. Hold your water. Hold your water, Dre. Hold your water. Let's get to it. My man say that Henny hitting tonight. Shout out to the homie Chef Jew. Before I get everybody in, shout out to the homie Chef Jew. He says, what's good, OGCB83 and everyone? How y'all doing this evening? Check your pulse. Check your pulse. Phins up. Phins up. The ambassador is here. Shout out to the mod squad and the members gang. Hey, subscribe, like, share, donate, become a member today. Your seat at the table is waiting. Hey, join the family over here, man. Join the family, man. The ambassador is here. Chef Jew in the building. And hit up Chef Jew for all your catering needs, man. He's in the South Florida area. He'll make it happen for you. Heard the baking is fantastic. Shout out to Andres Lamoza. What's good? CBD's tour haters don't want this smoke. Offense is going nuclear on Sunday. Let's get it, man. I'm with you. Fins up Wendy says you need a clear round of ice, slow dissolve. Yeah, we do that too. We do those. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, Dolphins Realtor is here. Todd is here. William is here. What's up, fellas?
My son's up in Lexington, Kentucky. If you ever want to get anything sent down,
Hey, that would be perfect, man. Because actually, I'm going. Like I said, I'm going to Kentucky in a couple of weeks, and Lexington it's Wildcat country, right?
Yes, sir.
Wildcat country. So that's where UK is. I got some friends in Lexington too, but man, it's a
Lexington's horse country, man. It's beautiful.
yeah, it is beautiful up there. Kentucky's one of the most beautiful
Oh,
places in the country.
he went up there for Job Corps. They got him a job up there. He doesn't want to leave because of how beautiful it is.
Man, it's fantastic, man. Everything, the
Lexington,
water.
Kentucky used to host the biggest pool tournament in the entire world. It's called the Derby City Classic. I was there every year from whenever I was 17 to 22.
What type of tournament was it?
It's the biggest pool tournament in the world.
Oh, really? So like
Yeah,
billions.
yeah. I used to be a world class pool player before I got hit by a car, and I mean, I know all the great players that play now. Besides the younger ones, I played with all those guys.
Oh, really? Damn, that's crazy. So you can play. Hey, can you still play a little bit?
I can still hold it. I just, time is the problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong. Everywhere I get, listen, they didn't. They just called me Creole back then. They didn't call me William Perry.
Okay.
But you can go to any pool room in the South and parts of the North, and they'll know who I am.
Damn. My dog would say he was really out there in them streets with it, huh?
Yes.
Hey, that's what's up, man. That's
I
what's
can tell you the war stories. I'm on my way to Stephen D's house right now.
Hey, shout out to the homie Stephen D. I saw he was back today, man. I was trying to do something with him while, he
was
on
back
the road.
yesterday.
Man, it's good. Good to hear that you're headed down to see him, man. You got to tell him.
Oh, brother, it's been a shit show. I've been trying to leave Alabama since 10:30 this morning, and it has been. I had to get 2 new tires. I had to change all the locks in my house. Things like that.
Hey, I understand how that is, man. But hey, shout out to the homie Stephen D. Appreciate you. Hey, appreciate you going to help another Dolphin in need, bro. That's what's up.
Ain't no problem.
That's what the community is about, man. That's what it's about. It's the love. Man.
Well, my dog Nate said, "Hey, he needed some help," and I was like, "Well, I'll be there. On the way."
That's what's up. Dolphins Realtor, what's good, man? What's going on with you, man? How you feeling?
Hey, man, you ever let your friend go and pour a drink, and he goes and takes like a Stag or something, hits about 16 ounces, and then throws Coke on it? You want to fucking kill him?
It happens. It happens to the worst of them, and that's why, honestly, my stuff is out in the open. So I try to kind of educate people as they come in. Like, yo, this is something you can have, like, be careful with it. Hey, sip it. Don't shoot it. Like, don't do nothing crazy. I try to give people the rundown before they get into the bar, man. I try to set some rules in place, some house rules.
Yeah, but we all got friends that just, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to, they don't think like that at all. They're like, "Oh, is this Jack?" It's like, "Nah, bro, that's E.H. Taylor." All right, relax.
Right. It's not. This is E.H. Taylor barrel proof. This is not your regular Maker's Mark at your local grocery store. Yeah. Hey, shout out to the homie Hooked Up Joe. Hooked Up Joe, what's going on, man? It's good to see you on the show, man. You there?
Thank you.
How's it going, man?
Good. Let me make sure I'm not on echo here.
Nah, you're good. I hear you good, man. You're coming through all right.
Great. All right.
How's it going tonight?
Great.
That's good. Hey, Todd, I know you had something you were about to say. What'd you have to say, man? Todd, you there? Or Todd went to the store. Did Todd go to the store? He might have went to the store. But let's get into talking about.
I'm here. I just got my food.
Oh, okay. You got your food. What was that? Uber Eats? Uber Eats or?
Oh no, I went and picked up some Italian food from a restaurant that's been around for about 30 years.
Oh, nice. I know that'll be a good meal for you. Nothing like a good meal on a Friday night, man. Nothing like.
Oh, hell yeah. But no, I was gonna say, I think this week I can't wait for this weekend,
I might have to drop out. I'm fixing to run into this bad spot.
Okay, William, man, come back through whenever, bro. I appreciate you coming through.
I think Tua's gonna pick apart Denver.
Yeah, man. Honestly, this is going to be an interesting matchup for us. I'm not saying that the Dolphins are going to go in there and just blow these guys out because it's the NFL, right? Anything can happen any given Sunday. But this is the type of team we have, the type of team where it's also, hey, if we kind of get up on a team and they're playing from behind, things could get ugly very quickly. Especially with the way the defense can play and knowing that the offense can go out there and score.
No Justin Simmons.
Yeah, I saw that too, and he's a big part of that secondary, man. So we'll see, man. But I think Tua's gonna have a good game. I don't know if it's a 450 or a 350 game, but I think he does just play really efficient and pick Denver apart.
I'm thinking it's going to be one of those 350 games.
It could be, but you know what's good about this? So I watched the film a little bit. I think it was last night, right? I was watching Denver play the Redskins, and Denver runs a lot of the same stuff that we run defensively. So it looks very, very similar. It's almost like
that's where Fangio came from.
Right, and it's almost like a mirror of what our defense is. So
yeah, but with one thing different, CB, they take blitz 41% of the time.
Yeah.
Do you know how bad that's going to be? If Tua can get the ball out in less than 2 seconds, we're going to destroy this defense unless they don't do that.
Right, and I think every team is going to play other teams differently. I don't think they can come out here and try to blitz us like that and expect to win the game. Because, if Tua hits the right guy and they're blitzing and we're underneath it, then it's probably going to be a touchdown because of the yak that we have the ability to go out there and get. So
yeah, I like the trade we made this year, though. Pretty much, we got Fangio for our defensive coordinator, and they took Vance Joseph, who was ours.
Yeah. Back in the day, Vance Joseph was. It's kind of I'm kind of 50-50 on Vance Joseph. I kind of questioned a lot of his calls when he was our defensive coordinator, but I mean, with the talent we had, he kind of found a way to make it work. So I feel like our defense was kind of middle of the pack with Vance. But we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. What do you guys think? I'll start with you, Hooked Up Joe. What do you think the game will be like this week? Is it going to be a blowout? Is it going to be closer than we think? What's your thoughts on it?
I'm ambivalent. Half of me thinks we're just going to blow them away, but the other half is thinking would we be thinking different if they were a 2-0 team? They're 3 points off of being a 2-0 team. So in a way, you've got to say you got to take them serious. But in another way, you think you're going to blow them away. So it's like, how can you be confident and a little bit worried at the same time? But that's the way I feel about it. I got two minds about it.
Yeah. And honestly, I think that may be where a lot of Dolphins fans are. I mean, you still got to understand that, the way they played the Redskins, and the Redskins aren't a bad team, but they were up like 21-7, and then they end up.
Yeah, but I tell you what, their offensive coordinator they got from Kansas City showing he can do the job.
Yeah, and honestly, they give up a bunch of points in the second half, but the offense was kind of humming for the most part. And the thing I'm worried about the most is their run game. Like, their run game is pretty damn good. And watching the film and watching the way they block the outside zone stuff, similar to what we do, similar to what they're practicing against. But man, they do run the football pretty damn well. So if that was a matchup, for me to really point out, I think the matchup I'd really be looking at is the defense and that front seven versus that Denver run game, because it's gonna be crucial, and they're gonna have to run the ball efficiently in order to open up Russ a little bit for sure.
Do you think that we play him the same way as the Patriots?
I think so. I think the Patriots run game is a lot different from theirs. I think the Patriots run game is more of a gap scheme, and they mix in, the outside and inside zone a little bit. But I think Denver is like full inside outside zone scheme. So it's going to make it tough on our linebackers who are running side to side and trying to tackle those guys. Like, they really got to focus on getting off the ball and just running through the gaps and trying to make plays. Like, you can't be half stepping. You got to go out there and really get after it.
I'd say they have a better deep ball though than the Patriots. We kind of disrespected them. We didn't think that what's his name, Kendrick Bourne, was gonna connect with anything. And I mean, so that's the difference with how we played the Chargers, right? The Chargers, we were like all over the deep pass, and then we let the run up.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting, man. Todd, what's your thoughts on the game? How do you think it'll go?
See, Russell Wilson is a better deep ball thrower than he is in mid or short. He's always been a good deep ball thrower, and that's what Fangio likes to take away. He'll wipe that out.
He can sling it now. Russ ain't got no problem throwing it out there. If we keep Judy in front of us and keep those guys from making big plays, I think we'll be fine underneath. We got to be stout up front. But go ahead, Todd. Go ahead.
I think it comes down to what is Fangio trying to take away? The run game or the pass game? He's gonna take one away.
Is Judy playing?
I don't know. That's a good question. I saw him play last week. I don't see why he wouldn't. Did he get hurt? I thought he played.
He got hurt, and it was all that.
Judy's first game was last week.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I did see him playing. I think one of the other guys made a big play, and I saw him celebrating with him. So I think he could be a factor. He's a good receiver. I mean, our DB's got to lock up. I want to see some turnovers. Just find a way to create some turnovers defensively, and we'll be fine. Like, that's what we got to do. I think this defense is built on and predicated on making guys turn over the ball. And if you're making guys turn over the ball, you're definitely going to have a shot at winning the game. If we can win the turnover differential, ain't no telling what we could do every week.
If our D-line clobbers their O-line and we just he's been sacked so many times. If our D-line can dominate like that in the game, then we're going to just wipe them out.
That would be nice. And the D-line is such an important factor, and the linebackers, and just making sure that they're not getting off. Like, if you can kind of be stout up front and make it difficult, if we can make teams stay in 3rd and 7 and 3rd and long and stuff like that, then we're going to be successful. But when you let teams get to 3rd and 3 and 2nd and 3, and they're constantly moving the ball on you, moving the chains, and you can't get off the field, it's going to be a struggle.
But see, that's the thing. I don't see them stopping our offense all day. They're missing a corner, missing their best safety. They're not going to be able to stop our passing attack, and then we're probably going to run off of it.
Yeah, and that's what I want to see, man. It's 1:00 on a Sunday afternoon in sunny South Florida. You got to run the ball. You really got to get after it, and you got to force these dudes to stop you. Like, really wear them down and run the ball and make it difficult on them. Have them guessing. But Mike McDaniels, I trust Mike McDaniels. The dude can call plays. He's going to have that defense off balance and trying to figure out what the hell is going on. So I do love what he brings to the table. And hey, that's a good point, G. AVG had a hell of a game last week. I'm expecting him to show up and be one of those guys who's in there wrecking havoc. And I like Jalen Phillips as a player. I really do. But I think Jalen Phillips will probably lose some reps to a guy like AVG, who came in and played the way he played last week. I think that's just the nature of it. You can't take a guy that's playing like that and who has the versatility to drop in coverage, on certain downs. So
if you have an extra guy you can pull in there and rotate in back and forth and just keep everybody fresh, that has that level of an impact too.
Yeah.
I mean, just kind of like being able to rotate in, for Armstead, being able to Lamb and Armstead can rotate out. I mean, if we can keep everybody fresh with our depth rotation, I mean, that could be awesome.
Yeah, and you can do that. You can do that on the defense where you have guys and you deploy guys in platoons. Like Raekwon Davis played fantastic last week, and looking at the film, he had a really good game. I thought Christian Wilkins was solid. I thought Zyler was solid. I think Chubb had some really, a really big play with the forced fumble, and Van Ginkel had some really great plays off the edge and the pressures. So if we could just continue that. Now, the one person I'm a little bit disappointed about in this defense is Jerome Baker. I just don't see the effort from him. I don't see the willingness to get downhill and stick his nose in there. So that bothers me a little bit. But David Long Jr. is really making up for his lack of enthusiasm when it comes to making plays. So I do love that that David Long Jr. signing. I think it's great. And I think the secondary is going to be solid. I think the secondary has played well for the most part of the season so far. But I think they're just slowly kind of getting themselves into the groove. But I can't wait to see Jalen Ramsey back on this team. It's going to be a different defense with Jalen Ramsey on the field for sure.
And don't forget, we're getting one returning starter back, hopefully.
Oh, Needham, yeah.
No.
Oh, you're talking
about
Needham is week
offense.
5. Yeah,
I'm talking about Armstead.
Armstead.
Yeah, Armstead may be playing. I just don't want us to rush. I just don't want us to rush Armstead. Like if you could stay out a little bit more, get fully healthy, I would love for him.
Yeah, but don't you want him to shake off the rust before some of the Buffalo games?
That's what I'm thinking. 1 quarter.
I mean, you can give
That's
so
it.
Ideally, right? Ideally, we're blowing Denver out, or we're up 2 scores in the 3rd or the 4th quarter, and you can put him in towards the end of the game to just get his feet wet, get him some reps.
And see, that's where I disagree, because that's when you get the cheap shots, when the aggravation builds up. I'd rather have him in the beginning.
These are
First
professionals.
quarter.
These are professionals. Now, just imagine.
Talking about the other side of the field.
Like, I don't want to put Armstead out there if he's not 100%. If he's not 100%, don't go, because we got a guy in Lamb. We got a guy in Lamb who could step up to the task and make the plays. So I would much rather see Lamb. And if you get to a point where Armstead gets in there and he gets hurt again, it's an even worse situation. So it's an even worse situation. So I think that's a tough spot to be in. And then what if you're trying to play catch up and then you got to put Lamb in there on the back end? That's a spot you don't want to be in. Much rather see Lamb come in and play if he's ready, and Armstead's kind of 90%, 80%. I would much rather see Lamb in there. But what's your thoughts? Dolphins, what's your thoughts on it?
I think I wonder how unlimited Russell Wilson is going to be in a 106-degree index.
Yeah, we'll see. That heat is a different level down here, and they haven't played in it yet, so we'll see. I mean, honestly, I think the record is like we've won the last 9 or 10 games at home.
They're saying rain. They're saying rain, possible thunderstorms.
Shoot, they've been saying that every day. But that's
every day in Florida, though. Like, come on, but I understand there is supposed to be a storm coming. But that really is every day in Florida. Hey, Anthony, I've dropped the link a couple times, bro. I'm gonna drop it again. Not ending anytime soon. I'll probably be on for at least another 30, 45 for sure.
What happened to the Wolfpack? Where are the baby cubs? Where are they at?
Man, they don't show up no more. It's crazy, bro. The Wolfpack don't even come up around here. I mean, Lewis. This is my first time seeing Lewis in the chat in probably a while. But I don't see the other guys like Crypto and P.
Yeah, but you got to remember, Lewis has been turning around. He's been supporting Tua.
Yep, 100.
Yeah. He has. I think everybody's at this point is supporting Tua. I've even seen TD Phins talk on Twitter saying, "Oh man, this guy."
But Lewis said, you know what I mean? You got to call it that. The man's playing. The man's balling.
Hey, fellas.
He was pro Tua at first, and then he flipped, so he'll flip back.
You said he was pro Tua at first?
Yeah, he was. Yeah. And then everybody was against Tua that was coming into his stream, so he just flipped. You know what I mean? You got to go with your stream or whatever. But he's flipped back pretty much now. I watched him the other day. He's pretty much flipped back.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a good topic to talk on. I mean, I think TD's a great guy, great family guy, great person. But I mean, a lot of people get frustrated with his takes and stuff like that. And when I watch some of his film breakdowns, they are a little, too negative in certain areas and not enough positive in certain areas. And when you're watching film breakdowns, you try your best to be objective and kind of look at it, how you're supposed to look at it. But
listen,
that sells, bro. He saw those numbers popping.
I have nothing against TD personally because I don't know him personally. I just can't watch the show.
Man, you got to watch it. Honestly, you got to check it out. And honestly, TD isn't for everybody, but I still watch everybody. I watch everybody who has platforms, and I listen to their takes.
A majority of them I do. A majority of them I do.
You should, and I think everybody should be listening to everybody. And I think if you're not following or subscribing to a channel because you don't like somebody's takes, even though they're Dolphins takes, I think that's a little bit childish, and I think you need to kind of get outside of your comfort zone a little bit. And Todd, I muted you because you got a lot of feedback.
No, it's people's egos, CB. They don't allow themselves to agree with other people's opinions of a certain player or a certain or the team in general.
Right,
it's the ego of these.
If you don't agree, you don't agree, Anthony. You don't have to agree.
Right. Look, I like everybody, man. I like TD, but he blocked me on Twitter because I jokingly put a poll out to replace him on the AFC East roundtable, and that's that. So I mean, it is what it is.
Damn, you went hard, Dolphins Realtor. Why you go so hard, bro? Who you was gonna replace him with, man?
God, you, bro, and Dudley Do Wrong.
Oh,
damn, don't do it like that. Hey, well, the AFC East roundtables are cool. It's a cool little thing they do. I think the guys,
Realtor, we need a strong personality. We need a strong personality on that to deal with that clown master at work.
Oh yeah.
That dude is.
TD doing a good job.
He's doing a good job. But I think that's part of it. I think everybody has certain takes, man. And honestly, you aren't gonna like everybody you hear, but I mean, you still should be listening and taking it in and dissecting it for yourself. And bro, if you really take it that serious to the point where you are like in the chat, trolling, or I mean, sometimes it's fun to troll. I do it sometimes. I mean, I enjoy it.
Trolling is fine.
The thing I don't understand. Is when people take it to the extreme Q, to where they're threatening the person's family or threatening the person's life for their takes. That's where I don't get that. Like that.
Well, at that point, you just
I had that. I was just dealing with that over the past 3 days.
For me personally, if somebody goes to that length and they talk about my family and not, I'm not saying this everybody gonna react the same way, but I know when I'm being threatened, right? I know when a threat becomes real. But if it's just all talk, bro, if it's all talk, it's all talk. Not everybody gonna walk the same way.
Hey, these
some of these fans in this community, I'm gonna address this real quick. Chef Juice says, I don't like Master Works at all. Zero respect for him. Y'all can tell him my person said it. And honestly, there's some people in the community, some people in the YouTube community that are just, they get way out of pocket. And when you're wishing like injury on guys and death on families and stuff like that, like you're taking it way overboard. It's too serious to you at this point. You probably need to take a break.
See,
and that's
I've dealt with this. Not the death threats, but I've dealt with people on Twitter and people on panels while I'm on panels talking in the chat, calling me mentally retarded, making fun of my stutter.
Well, Anthony, and there's gonna be people who are assholes and who go out of their way to try to get a reaction out of you.
I have autism. I have autism,
and I understand that, but you got to understand that there's people everywhere in every space that are gonna be assholes and try to get a reaction. So you got to expect that, and you just kind of got to ignore them. Sometimes you give them attention, sometimes you don't. I mean, every chat I go into,
it's a constant thing with me, though. They attack that all the time.
Yeah. Hey, don't let them attack you, bro. Just keep going. Go back at them. Go back at him, bro.
I mean,
I'm not a confrontational person. I don't want to. That's the issue. I'm the me and CB get heated, but I don't purposely do stuff to antagonize him. Like I can't. I'm not a confrontational person. That's the issue. Like,
yeah. And some people aren't built like that, and that's the nature of it too. Some people aren't built for the confrontation. Like, I just come from a family background where, hey, it happens sometimes, and you got to protect yourself, right? And sometimes you got to go at people because they're clowns, and they say goofy stuff. So sometimes you got to be that. Yeah, and that's sometimes just ignoring the clowns and the goofy stuff is the way to go. And I think that's always probably going to be the best route, because going back and forth with people, like, these people didn't give you your joy, right? They didn't give it to you. So don't let them take it. And that's always been my motto.
It's on you. It's on you,
joy, don't let them take it.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. And I was saying this in the chat about this game. I'm kind of happy that it wasn't in Denver, because it seems the past 2 years, with the Dolphins specifically, we've struggled with the jet lag and the altitude when it came to that to playing in Mile High. It seems like our players struggled with that high altitude. Did you notice that, CB, with our players?
Always gonna be.
Well, so I mean, look, the altitude is a real thing, and I heard somebody saying the other day that it's not legit. It's legit. So if you're going from Miami, Florida to Denver to play a game, the altitude is much different. You're gonna lose your breath a lot quicker. It's just harder to catch your breath, right? The altitude is real. Now, them coming down here and facing this humidity and this heat, it's gonna be real for them. And
but some of those players played in Miami their whole lives. Patrick Surtain played most.
I mean, yeah. Some of the guys did, but when you're up there, your body gets adjusted to it, right? So it's not like you're in Miami every day. No, I mean, when you're up there, your body kind of adjusts to the altitude and the weather, and then when you go to other places, you're like, damn, it's hot. That's just the nature of being a human being. Like, your body makes adjustments.
And with the time difference, they're starting at like 11 a.m. their physical time, so they're like prepping at 9 in the morning for the game, and then they're going to go out there and hit just like deathly humidity. It's not going to be so hot, but that humidity they'll be like, oh, it's not that hot, and they'll walk in there thinking, oh, it's not that hot, and that humidity is going to kick their ass.
See, that's what I don't get when fans say that the not the humidity but the altitude doesn't really matter. Like I've heard our fan base say, don't bring up the humidity, the altitude, because it's not going to really affect the players and stuff like that as much as you think it is.
And there are certain players that have not been able to play there. Like, there's the one guy who used to play with Pittsburgh. He couldn't play because he had sickle cell.
Yeah, Ryan Clark. I think that was Ryan Clark. Yeah, he couldn't even travel.
No, there. It was Jerome Bettis. Who would always get turf toe.
John Brown too.
No,
I don't think it was Jerome Bettis.
Yeah, it was Jerome. It was Jerome Bettis.
I remember. It
might have been Jerome Bettis too, but I thought it was a DB as well.
Probably multiples. I mean, it's real, Yeah.
No. I think it wasn't the DB that you're thinking of. It was one of their corners that played with Ryan Clark. I forgot the guy's name.
Okay. And Lumi XP kind of touches on a topic that we probably need to kind of touch on a little bit: the special teams and Jason Sanders. Jason Sanders outside of 50 yards is just not being good.
Do we really have to touch on this subject? God, I can't stand this subject.
I can't stand it either. But at this point, I'm to the point where, hey, if it's on the other side of the 50 and we're trying to kick a field goal, just go for it. Like, don't even worry about kicking it unless you're like at the 30-yard line, at the 25-yard line, and it's an automatic gimme typically, right? So don't put yourself in situations where you're trying to count on him kicking a 50, 55-yarder in the game, because it's just not going to happen. That's what it seems like.
Why do you think that is, though? Because, like, I feel like every time he gets out of the 50, our blocking isn't great. Maybe he has to step back an additional step or something. and then he gets like pressured and he flinches.
I don't know. It's some weird complex he has or something, man. And sometimes it's just a mental block in guys' head. They look at the numbers on the field and they realize, oh, it's a 50-yarder.
Well, you notice he always has the distance.
Yeah, it seems like it's always like a little bit right or a little bit left. So it
seems like he shanks the kick. It seems like it's not that he doesn't have enough leg. It seems like he shanks his foot is not hitting the ball right for some reason. Like,
yeah, it could be foot placement. It just looks like it's off. Like whenever he is kicking a 50 plus yarder, looks like the ball's going to be a little bit right or a little bit left. It's never like right down the center.
I want to bring up the Patriots game specifically. There was multiple times during that game that it seems the referee, it was right in front of his face that he didn't call a roughing the kicker on the special teams player for the Patriots, where he ran into Jason Sanders multiple times, and that's why those kicks were missed in the third and fourth quarter.
Well, if you block it, you can, if you block it, you can run into the kicker. Like you have.
No, he didn't block it. He didn't block it at all.
Oh, okay.
He purposely ran into Jason Sanders.
What, did he fall down?
No, he jumped right at Jason Sanders' kicking leg.
But he didn't fall down or get hit though, did he? Because I think they're gonna throw that flag if he typically gets hit.
Jason fell back. Jason fell back, and the referee didn't call it.
Did he? He fell on the ground.
No, when the
you talking about the second kick, Anthony?
Yes,
you talking about the second. No. I think that was all mental. That was all in Sanders' head because he saw that guy. Once he saw that guy motioning in. Yeah, so he rushed his kick. I think it was all on Sanders. He rushed it.
So you don't think that was a roughing the kicker? It was more Jason.
No. He didn't. The dude didn't even get to Sanders.
Yeah, and Christian Wilkins, like he has to do a better job on that side, and that's something the special team coaches should be preparing for. It. There's no reason the second time you come out there, he almost gets there again. Like the first time you got to adjust to it. And that's really on the coaching to make the adjustment. Hey, maybe I need to widen Christian out a little bit to extend that edge and keep that guy from running in so close. Right?
Maybe when I tell you the NFL is they're copycatting the Miami Dolphins. I'm telling you, everybody doing it. That motion, they doing it on special teams.
Oh yeah, they doing. Hey, I mean, honestly,
you see the 49ers doing it too. They're doing the same thing.
Bro, it's genius, man. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. I mean, Mike McDaniel, we do kind of have a transcending coach. Like he is doing some stuff that's a little bit unorthodox, and that's kind of taking the league by storm, which is crazy to think. But honestly, when I look back at did you guys watch the Jeff Darlington special with Mike McDaniel?
I've seen portions of it, but not the whole thing.
But it was a really good video, and he kind of breaks down his thought processes, why he wakes up so early in the morning, why he's at the office so early. The dude is just a really hard worker. He wants to win. He wants his guys to win. He wants to put his guys in position to be successful. Honestly, I think Mike McDaniel was the perfect hire, and without this dude, I don't know if we have this same football team right now.
So you don't think we would have been successful with another type of offensive coach like that?
I don't think we would have been as successful. I don't think we would be getting the version of Tua that we have right now, and the version of the players that we have right now,
and the version of the whole team. They love each other. I mean, back then it was like everybody butting heads and bullying, and I mean, we have a history of not great stuff, and right now, I mean, it's like they just exude love for each other. I mean, you watch Hill streams on Twitch and YouTube and stuff, and man, he just genuinely loves the fans and the team and Miami and everything.
Yeah.
You know,
and that's the beauty of it, Hooked Up Joe. And you said it. I mean, this team really loves each other. They play for each other. They want to go out there and win every week. So
there's one thing I can criticize McDaniel for. He overuses the motion a little bit too much on the offensive side of the ball instead of using traditional formations.
Why do you say that?
No. I can't criticize him for that.
But why do you say that?
He overuses it. He overuses it to his detriment, is what I'm saying.
Tony, are you watching
so?
the film, or are you just saying that?
How so?
Are you going back and watching the game?
Yeah. No, I've watched games from last year and this year. He uses motion a little bit too much.
Are you going back and watching the games this year and watching why he's using the motion and watching how the motion gets guys open? Because if you look at that and you realize by watching the film that, hey, there's a reason for this motion. I'm trying to get guys to go this way so I can go back the other way to throw the ball.
It's
back
also
to
a
the
reason
other
why
side.
the NFL is copycatting.
You gotta. And Anthony, and I love you too, but this is why people get on you, because you say stuff like that and you really haven't done the homework, bro. In order to say stuff like that, you really need to go dig deep. You need to go watch the all 22, and you need to be able to point out to me, hey, he's overusing the motion here. If you can point that out to me, hold on, Todd. If you can point that out to me, I'll take that take seriously. Where you say he's overusing the motion. You see what I'm saying?
Our two rushing touchdowns came off of that motion because it sucked the defense one way, and then they hit the middle and the one side.
Yeah, and it comes back. The ball comes back the other way, and that's what you got to understand about the motion. The motion.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but sometimes I didn't mean to say overuse the motion. Is he depends on it? It seems like he depended on it.
Well, this is Anthony. It's a large part of his offense. I mean, that's sometimes that happens. Sometimes guys have stuff within their offense, like using a fullback, like using motion. Sometimes that's a large part of the scheme. And if they can't do that, then they won't be successful. So it's like telling a guy, hey, don't run motion because you're running it too much. But he's like, yo, this is what I do. This is why I'm successful. This is why we're getting the plays we're getting.
Well, was that a Shanahan staple, though? I have a question. Was that a Shanahan?
No, but this isn't
staple. Those motions?
No. This isn't a Shanahan offense, though. This is a McDaniel show.
Right.
So, and that's where I think people get this twisted. They're like, "Oh, this is the same West Coast." Nah, this is different. This isn't Matt Ryan's Atlanta offense.
Shanahan,
this isn't Shanahan's San Francisco offense. It's different. It's what Mike McDaniel wants to do, and he wants to put his own fingerprint in what's going on.
No, but what I'm asking in general, did not just Kyle, did his father use a lot of motion in his offense?
Well, no, I don't think so. I don't think it was innovative like that. I think it was a different. It was first of all,
almost like
go ahead.
It's a form of the West Coast on a bunch of steroids, and that's what he does. He puts his own injections into it. Like he wants motion. He has more speed than it's ever had. He does what he wants to it.
Yeah.
And he's able to do things that a normal West Coast offense cannot do.
I'm pretty sure.
And you also have to
I would say
the disparity is the speed.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Q.
No. See the difference, like the Shanahan, Mike Shanahan, Kyle Shanahan. I'm sure you've seen them use motion, but the disparity is this is full speed. I don't know what it's called, but it's full speed motion, right? That's the difference. And McDaniel knows that he's got the personnel to maximize offensive production on the field. And so that's I think that's just a difference. It's speed. You see them go full speed.
I would use a better compare. I didn't mean to say Mike Shanahan's offense. I think his offense, based on the motions, I'm looking at the offense with Tyreek in Kansas City. I should have compared it to that Andy Reid offense with the motions he had with Tyreek when he was there, like that. It was more like that than Shanahan.
Well, Anthony, the principle of motions beforehand was just to pull the defenders, but he's not just pulling the defenders. He's getting Tyreek Hill to full speed so that when he hits that line of scrimmage, he's already at full speed. And now you have to adjust multiple guys on this guy, or else he's definitely catching the pass.
And he's doing same side motion. which is completely different. He starts on the same side and then shoots outside. He'll start in the tight end position and then immediately shoot into one side motion. And as soon as he's at full speed, they hike the ball, which is amazing timing. And he's at full speed and he whips around that corner and the cornerback has no chance.
Exactly.
Anthony,
Todd, hold on 1 second, Todd. And with the motion, what I want you guys to understand is that this type of motion is very unorthodox at the wide receiver position. So when you're doing something like this and corners don't know how to play it, right? So you're putting Tyreek on a full motion and you're giving him a running start, and these cornerbacks are trying to keep up with him. What you got to understand about these corners and Tyreek Hill, if Tyreek is even with these guys, he's leaving. He's already beat him. So if you give Tyreek a head start and he's able to close that cushion in 1 or 2 steps, bro, there's no way these guys are going to be able to guard him. They're literally just going to have to keep backing up. And in backing up, Tyreek's going to stop on a dime, and the ball's going to be there right now.
He's just going to cut it.
You can't jam him off the line doing that.
You can't jam him. You can't jam Tyreek when he's running full speed at an angle like that. It's just impossible.
Nope. And Raheem Mostert said this.
Is what Belichick did with the punt, with the field goal block, but it's with the receiver coming off the line.
Exactly. So giving him a running start and basically allowing that guy to dip and try to rip through and get to the kick. So it's the same thing, just giving guys a running start. It's like that arena football stuff. That's hard to cover. It really is like that.
Did you see Raheem Mostert and his interview when he said that the big principle behind all of this is to keep Tua from getting hit? And so that's why you're seeing under 2 seconds to throw in that last game. And this is a big part of it, is getting that motion so that the ball can come out way quicker.
And if you look at the film study, when they have the motion going, it also makes the defensive end, the edge rusher, go out a little bit wider, and it slows him down.
Because what that defender has to do when Tyreek's in there and that he has to kind of scoot out a little bit, because he doesn't know if Tyreek's going to be an inline blocker or what he's going to do. But it's pretty crazy to see that he can make that adjustment and just makes it difficult on teams. And that's what you want to do in the NFL. You want to keep teams off balance, keep defenses off balance, and just make it difficult for them.
And also make the defense show their coverage.
Yeah, and because you're going to know if it's zone or man by the motions. You're going to know right away.
Good point,
so
too. Yeah.
If they're following Tyreek, it's man to man. If not, they're in zone. So it exposes.
Does he do those motions with Waddle? Or just mainly Tyreek?
Everybody, even Ingold goes in motion.
Ingold goes in motion.
I've seen Smythe go in motion.
Yeah. And that's the good thing about Mike McDaniel too. He mixes it up. He tries to keep everybody off balance. He's good at that. He's good, man. He's good. I'm happy he's our coach. Mountie, what's good with you, man? How you feeling tonight? What's going on?
What's going on, CB? What's going on, gents? What's going on?
How you feeling, man? Hey, I haven't really seen you out in the community this week.
Hey, what's good, Monty?
You staying away from the shenanigans?
What's going on, Q? Hey, man, I'm just chilling, brother. Hey, just real quick about Mike McDaniel's offense. I don't know how old some of you are, but go back and look at some of the mid to late '80s Dallas Cowboys, the Green Bay Packers, Cincinnati. It's a merger. It's a conglomerate of the Shanahan system. Invite the Don Coryell and Don Coryell offense. Look at all that. Look at the Dallas Cowboys when they're Alvin Harper and Michael Irvin, Jay Novacek.
They had some guys.
They had Jay Novacek.
It's a copycat league for reasons.
Darryl the Moose Johnson. How many times you see Darryl the Moose Johnson go out in the pattern, go in motion? The shifting and the motioning. That's Don Coryell, Ernie Zampese type shit.
Yeah, and
creating mismatches.
Hey, and that's what you got to understand. There's a lot of old film out there on great players and great offenses. Mike McDaniels is probably digging in the crates a little bit and trying to figure out what worked for these teams in the past and how these offenses were dynamic. So you got to think there's a lot of good film of a lot of good offenses out there. And using some of that stuff and just getting creative with it and using this speed that we have,
making it work to the personnel you have.
Is making it, bro, setting yourself up for success. And shout out to the homie Shake Money who's in the building. Shout out to Shake, man. Shake always doing a fantastic job wherever he is. Larry K, TFTG, always killing, man. Appreciate that.
He's awesome, even though he's a Gator fan.
Yeah, even though he's rocking with the baby lizards, even though he's rocking with the baby lizards, he's still rocking with them.
And what I want to see more of him add in the offense. I'm not sure if we're going to see it though. Is more levels and mesh concepts.
Yeah, and I think with that, with the motion that Tyreek does, you'll see more will concepts, more rubs, stuff like that. I think it's going to happen. But I really want to see a little bit more screen game. Like the tunnel screen to Waddle last game was great to see.
That was beautiful.
It was a beautiful play.
The blocking.
The blocking was fantastic.
The blocking, bro.
And this is, bro, this is what I said in my live stream, and when I was breaking down the film, I was like, offensive linemen love running plays like that. They love when they can get out in space and go downfield and block a corner or block a safety. If you can do that 1 or 2 times a game and keep those guys happy and excited about playing football, it's amazing, bro. It really is.
I don't pay attention to
Tyreek
football
blocked
like that.
corner, if Tyreek blocked that corner, that would have been a touchdown. For real.
Easily, bro. Easily.
So
Waddle was one cut away from getting out of there.
I'm noticing this stuff with Tyreek where he doesn't really when the ball's not coming his way, he's not doing his job.
So Tyreek, and watching him, he isn't the best blocker, right? But it seems like he's trying to buy into being a better blocker because Mike McDaniel really harps on the little things, and that's a part of it. Like if those guys at the second level, receivers, cornerback, receivers, and those guys aren't blocking, then it makes it difficult to have big plays. It does. You can't have big plays if you aren't blocking. So,
hey, he said he's gonna cut block Michael Parsons.
Oh yeah. He said he's gonna lock him up. Man, that's a funny little back and forth. And that is really setting up that Christmas Eve game against the Dallas Cowboys to just be one of the best matchups. Hopefully the Cowboys keep winning and keep, doing.
Is it a primetime game?
Trayvon Diggs just went down.
It isn't. I don't think it's a primetime.
It's going to be a primetime game. I will guarantee you that game will be a primetime.
Yeah,
Christmas Eve.
Yep.
They're making the NFL money doing it. That's just their form of advertising for that game.
Yeah, that's all it is. So just pencil that one in. It's gonna be a primetime game. You can bet that because they're gonna flex that to primetime. Don't even
It's
worry.
already on Christmas Eve, so
Yeah.
I mean, Christmas Eve is pretty much prime time. Who's working on Christmas Eve?
Yeah,
I honestly thought they would have done primetime on Christmas, not Christmas Eve.
What's Christmas? What day is Christmas Day this year?
Monday.
Is it it's on a Monday?
I think it's on a Monday.
Oh, okay. So they would. I mean, is there a Monday night? There has to be a Monday night game that night, huh? I gotta look at this.
That Monday night schedule. That Monday is not that good. The teams are like rebuilding.
Everything is to be determined.
Yeah, I think. I mean, once it's that late in the season, they're flexing stuff anyway. So
hey, we might get lucky. We might get lucky and get to see Noah play since Diggs went down.
Yeah, man. Hopefully Noah can step up for them boys, man. That's what I was saying. I actually, one of my homies one of my teammates from Howard has a Dallas Cowboys channel. So I follow him. If y'all get a chance, check him out. It's called DMV Fanatic. But I was having a conversation with him and saying, maybe Bland or Noah can step up for you guys in the absence of Diggs. But that sucks losing a good corner like that, bro. It sucks.
Did he blow his ACL out or something? What happened?
Yeah, it's ACL.
Jesus Christ.
Torn his ACL.
So
man,
CB,
y'all saw that injury to Nick Chubb?
Bro, I'm not even talking about that, bro. Oh. Hey, prayers up for Chubb. Man, I hope he can come back from this injury. To blow your knee out like that and tear multiple ligaments, bro. That's brutal, man. Y'all send a prayer up for that man and his family for real, bro. You do
realize that's the second time he's done that to the same knee.
Hey, he's such a good dude too.
This might be a stupid question, but is Nick Chubb and
Bradley
They're cousins.
and
No,
what you
they're
call
not.
it?
They're not
Are
related.
brothers?
Yes,
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 they are.
They're
They're
cousins.
cousins.
All right.
They
they're
are
They're
cousins.
related.
cousins.
Yeah,
All right.
they're cousins. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey,
I was
shout
going
out
to
to the
say,
homie Mudbone with the $10 donation. He says, Phins up. Tua train is coming. 3-0 on the AFC East leader. Yes, sir. Appreciate you,
yes, sir.
Mudbone, with the $10 donation, man. That's
And to all of you, to everybody out there who says this is a trap game, a home opener is never a trap game.
yes,
So get that out of
sir.
your mind.
Yeah. There's no trap game around here, man. No trap game. It's the NFL. Those guys
After
know
last year, there's not going to be a trap game all year long.
I know,
mean,
man. Not a trap game at all, man. And that's this, bro. This
Hey,
is the
hey.
NFL. These guys know they're professionals. They know if they don't come out and play well, that's a different story, bro. The teams have that where they don't come out and play well, and things just aren't
They play
clicking.
down to their competition.
And
Would you
sometimes
say
that's the case.
it's worse? It's worse of a trap game. It's because it's at home.
I would say so. I don't consider
Am I
games
true?
like I don't consider games like this a trap game. It's your first game. You got Russell Wilson coming into your house. Like you got Sean Payton, who's won the Super Bowl. Like, bro, this ain't no trap game. You got to come to play.
I'm
Fangio
messing with you. I'm messing with you.
Fangio wants it. Chubb wants it. They're gonna get the dub. Let's go.
Oh, CB, you brought up
quick
the
question.
tunnel
Quick
screen.
question. Real quick.
I'm gonna let Q go, and then I'm gonna let you go, Anthony, right after Q.
Real quick. Sorry, Anthony. Quick question. It's not Dolphins related, but I just want to know what y'all think. Who gonna get the first win? Chargers or Minnesota?
Chargers.
Chargers.
Well, they're
Who
playing.
did the Chargers lose to last week?
Who did they lose to last week?
What did they lose to, bro?
Oh, they lost to the Bears.
They lost to the
Bears.
No, they didn't lose. No, they
Nah,
didn't lose to the
really?
Bears. The Bears beat the Bucks, right? I mean, the Bucks beat the Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bucks beat the Bears.
Who
They
was
lost to a
It
good
was a
team.
bad team, I know that, but I thought it was the Bears. That's why I said that.
Was it
Tennessee
Detroit?
Titans.
Oh, Tennessee
Titans. Okay.
With, of course, Ryan
Tannehill. Yeah. Hey, but Tennessee's not a bad football team either, though.
No,
Like
Tennessee's good. They're my number 2 team.
I think
not-
Chargers get their first win.
who do they play this week?
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Oh, so
0-2
they're
as
playing
well.
each other. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would take the Chargers in that one. I mean,
Bet.
Kirk Cousins could
Right
come
on.
out and have
Carry
a good
on.
game.
Wait,
It
when's
could
the game?
happen.
When's the game?
Probably
It's at it's at Minnesota.
No, when is the game?
This
It's
Sunday.
not a prime. Huh?
No, it's not a prime time game.
Okay, if it's
No,
not
it's
a
not.
prime
We're
time,
Sunday night.
if it's not
It's
a
a
prime time,
Steelers and Raiders
Cousins
are Sunday night.
Hey,
has a chance if it's not prime time, because you know on prime time Cousins never wins.
Hey,
Yeah, I think
appreciate that. Appreciate that info, Dre. Dre, what town are they from? What town are Bradley Chubb and Nick Chubb from? I want to know that. Real quick, shout out to the homie Shake Money for the $5 donation. Appreciate you, homie. We going up for you one time. But shout out to Noah is Himbanagany. P.S. The University of Coral Gables. Candy canes suck ass. Ooh, talking about
Shots fired.
First of all, Shake, at least we beat Texas A&M and then lose to Tennessee.
Hey, long as he ain't talking about my nose, he all right with me. Cause hey, don't put my nose in the crossfire. Cause we coming out. Hey, we coming out ready to go tomorrow. Hey, we taking the
I will say this.
ACC
I will
tomorrow.
say this. I will say this. Us Canes fans, we respect the nose. We ain't got no respect for little pussies who don't want to play us on Saturdays.
Ooh, that shot's fired.
Todd, you know the reason why they don't want to play us anymore? We beat them. What year was that where we beat them down before the bowl game? It was like a Sugar Bowl. It was a Sugar Bowl game. We beat
them in the bowl game.
Yeah, we beat them down outside the stadium and inside the stadium.
That's right. We beat them. We beat them on the what is it? Yeah, we beat them in New Orleans right on the strip.
Shake. What I was gonna ask you, CB,
yeah, what's up?
You were talking about the tunnel screen. I don't watch
tunnel screen.
football.
Hey, that tunnel screen is deadly, Anthony. I'm telling y'all about that tunnel screen.
But I don't pay attention to football as like technical as you do. Yeah. Are a tunnel screen and a bubble screen the same thing?
No, they're different.
Can you explain, please? I'm so confused. I just assumed they're the same thing because they're a screen.
No, so a bubble screen is like a guy who is
blocking outside of the receiver.
So he's basically he's in a slot position and he's bubbling out almost like a half circle, half moon, and he's catching the ball out there, and then he's running and taking off. And hopefully he has some receivers out there blocking for him. A tunnel screen, a guy's gonna stay put or run towards an area, maybe back towards the line of scrimmage, catch it, and run down an alley. So the lineman should be running the alley, catching the blocks that way, and then he should be running through the tunnel that they're creating, and that's why it's called a tunnel screen. So bubble screen, tunnel screen, totally different plays, bro.
Okay, yeah, no, thanks for explaining that, because I've always assumed just because they're the same screen play, they're the same thing.
No, it's a little bit different. So tunnel screens usually got linemen out there in the open field. Yeah. Bubble screens, you got receivers out there blocking for them. So it's a different concept.
So you use more receivers and tight ends to block for the bubble.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, and that was such a great play. And honestly, I love that play.
Blocking, bro.
Especially when you have a fast guy like Waddle or Tyreek running it, bro. It's damn near impossible to stop.
The blocking falling into place is what makes it, bro. Just watching that blocking fall into
it does, bro. It's such a deadly play. I had a guy. So I coached at a school called Lyman High School. It's in Seminole County. It's kind of right outside Orlando. But I had a kid who literally he plays at FIU right now. So he's in Miami. He's playing at FIU. He's a receiver at FIU. His name is Nate Jefferson. You guys can look him up. If you go look up his highlight tape from high school, from Lyman High School, we ran the tunnel screen about at least 2 or 3 times a game to him. And bro would score on it like 75% of the time. He has world-class like track speed. When you get him the ball and he's out there in space and he got 2 guys to beat, a safety and a corner, bro, he's in the alley and he was gone every time. It would literally be like clockwork, bro. It's crazy.
Well, let me ask you, CB. A bubble screen is an immediate out, right? And a tunnel screen is a developing play, isn't it?
It's more of a developing play, and it's more of like running the alley. It's more of like running the inside and not running the outside. So you're really in there kind of, you're going against linebackers and the secondary. But the tunnel screen is deadly when it's blocked right, especially when the lineman can get out in space and make a block. Usually those linemen struggle out there. To be completely honest with you, they struggle versus those agile guys that are fast and quick. Those little guys can kind of dip under them linemen and usually like make a play. But if you can get a couple guys out there who can make a couple blocks, bro, that shit is.
I want to see slip screens. Slip screens.
Yeah, I like slip screens too. Slip screens are great. I just don't think we have the backs to run it. And that's
can you use that with receivers, or is that more a running back?
No, it's running back. It's running back.
What do you mean we don't have the backs to run it?
Because you can do it a little bit with Mostert, but I don't think Mostert's a good guy turning his back to the defense, catching the ball, and then turning around and running.
How about A-Chain? He did that.
No, I think it's possibly something A-Chain that could develop, in his game is running that slip screen. Guys who do it really well are guys like Dalvin Cook, Christian McCaffrey, the Jonathan Taylors of the world. Those guys are really good at CMC is killer in the screen game, especially in that slip screen. Some guys are just really fluid with Nick
blocking. Chubb did it well too. Nick did it too.
Yeah. And those top backs are going to be good at it because they're not only they're pass blockers, so they're really good pass blockers, so they can step up, punch a guy in the face, and then slip into, slip into their screen. So
I want Brooks to get some carries before Wilson Jr. comes back.
I like him. Hey, I like him to get some carries too, man. I'd like to see. Hopefully, we get to the point in this game where it's the third and fourth quarter and we're up a few scores, and we can see some of the younger guys get some carries and get some burn. Like, I want us to be able to blow some teams out. Like, hey, my man DG Live come in here. DG says we blowing out the Broncos, no cap. I would love to see it, bro. Would love to see it, dog. Like, I really want to blow some teams out. I'm tired of these close ass games. I'm tired of them. I want to be blowing teams out. Shout out to DG the homie, man.
I said this before the game happened against the Patriots. It was going to be closer than we expected because it's a in division rival. Yeah. You can't just, no matter how bad the team is, that if it's playing in division, they're always going to play better than they actually are and stuff like that. So,
hey, ABAB says I'm already worried about the Bills game next week, bro. Don't worry. Bro, if there's anybody I think we may blow out, it's going to be the Buffalo Bills next week, and that's my take on it. I think we might go.
That's at Buffalo, right?
Yeah, I think we might go into their crib and put it on them boys next week.
Yeah,
but we'll see. We're not there yet. We're gonna take it one game at a time. We'll take it one game at a time.
Why haven't we used our tight ends? Does he not a lot, guys?
Man, Durham Smythe making plays. What you talking about, man?
Yeah, bro, he be on a motion too.
No. What I'm asking, like, in terms of like, against we started using him more against the Patriots, but against the Chiefs, we didn't really use him a lot. No. Why was that?
Well, mean
against the Chargers? My mistake.
But against the Chargers, he led in targets.
He did, but
he had a lot of targets.
Just because he had targets, did it mean he have a lot of catches?
No, but I'm just saying he's being used. You're using him if you're throwing the ball his way.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to the homie Shake Money in the building. Shake Money, what's good?
Know how it is.
Shake, what's good, man?
Appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate you coming through.
Appreciate showing love,
Shake,
man.
I didn't hear you. What was your score prediction for Sunday?
Ooh, I'm gonna say 31 14, 31-17 around that ballpark.
Ooh, I like it.
What
Todd,
was it? I didn't hear it.
31-14.
He says 31-14. What you got, Todd?
I had 38 to 13.
38-13. What you got? What you got, Q? What you got, Q?
What does Biggie say? What's the over under?
I don't know.
Ain't it like 45 or something?
I'm not sure. I could look it up real quick.
Dre, pull up. Dre, you ain't talking about nothing.
I think it's 45. If it's 45, I'm taking right underneath 45.
So what's your score prediction?
What? 20, going to be 40. No, 41. 41-17.
41-17. Ooh, 40.
Yeah, I think they're gonna blow them out, bro.
Hey,
they should.
Okay. I like it. Anthony, what you got?
And that's coming from a Pittsburgh fan, neutral when it comes to that stuff.
39-19.
39-19. Okay. What you think?
Over is 47.
What's the point spread?
I think it was 7 last time I saw.
Yeah.
Why is it so close? Why is it so close? Do they give a lot of respect to Sean Payton? Is that what it is?
I mean, I feel like these games are
biased as fuck.
Got us at 6.5, don't they?
Yeah. Hooked Up Joe, what's your score prediction, bro?
28-17.
What's up, Hooked Up Joe?
Oh.
Hooked Up Joe. He said, Mountie, what you got? Mountie there? Mountie left? Todd, what you got? What's score prediction?
I already said it. 38-13.
You said 38-13. Okay. And who else? Dolphins Realtor?
Wait, it's gonna be like a 15. It's gonna be like a
close.
Say it again.
I said I think it's 38-20. but I think we're all pretty close, man.
Yeah, I
Hey,
think.
but I'm thinking their field goal that Miami kicks is like inside the 20. You know what I mean? I don't think they're going to be doing no 50-yard tries this week.
Yeah, well, I don't think we kicking over 50 for the rest of the season. I don't see it.
I blame that contract. It seems like ever since he got that big contract with the Dolphins, I think he's too comfortable. And I'm not saying he's purposely missing the kicks. I just don't think he's taking his job seriously.
Hold up. Now I'm telling you right now, he shouldn't feel comfortable with how the fans want to come after his neck.
Yeah,
I think if we're way ahead,
he's feeling that pressure right now.
Kick just to test him. But if we're not way ahead, we're not.
I see some score predictions in there. Put your score predictions in the chat. I think it's gonna be 34-13. That's my thoughts. I think the defense has a good day. What you said? How many what?
Touchdowns for Tua.
Say 3 for Tua. Maybe two in a run on a draw or something like that. That's what I like to see.
My stat line for Tua is 290, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception.
I like to see a defensive touchdown, man. That's what I want to see.
Too.
I don't think Tua throws a pick this week.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either. I think he's going to take care of the ball this week.
Yeah.
Yo, where's Fred or Pete to tell us that we're gonna lose?
Bro, where's Fred, bro? I hit Fred up.
I haven't seen Fred in a
We got
minute,
one
bro.
more. This is the biggest over-under. This is the biggest over-under of the game.
What?
Okay. How many bad snaps? Over or under 2?
Oh shit!
Bro, come on, bro. 0, bro. We not doing
jinx it, bro. Why you gotta bring it up, bro?
Hell, bro.
All right. How many missed field goals?
Bro.
Oh shit!
Hey, you know we missing one of those. Fucking with Sanders.
I got a prop bet. Who scores first, Tyreek or Waddle?
Well, you know what's funny is
I think it's Mostert.
You know, it's funny you say that because I played the press. Thanks to DDG Live, who I seen in the chat. He played a clip. Is what made me played the whole press conference about. Damn it, what's his name? Patrick Surtain Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, how they were roommates and whatever. So you know, I would love to see. Obviously, they're gonna put him on Tyreek Hill, but I would love to see him and Jalen Waddle go 1-on-1.
That would be nice. So they were roommates at Alabama.
Yeah, that's what he said in
but
the press conference.
the thing is, they run a zone, so he stays on his side of the field.
Yeah. I can see.
Oh, he's not a drifter. He's not a drift. He's not one of these drifting corners.
No, it's not drifting. It's traveling. He don't travel.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Hey, we got 30 in the room. Do me a favor, hit the like. I'm gonna wrap it up. I want to do final takes. We kind of did score predictions. I'll be back tomorrow at some point, maybe tomorrow night.
What's up?
We'll do another show. Shay, when you live again?
He'll be back if FSU wins. If they don't,
I'll be back either way. You know we get a dub. I'm claiming that.
Yeah, we need to talk about these other games happening on Sunday too.
Who do y'all play?
We do need to talk about these other games. So I'm gonna go through my pick'em tomorrow. We'll talk about the other games. We play Clemson tomorrow. Florida State plays. Clemson.
Okay, that could be a game.
Hey, CB. By the way, I'm saying this. I give you guys credit for beating LSU like you did, but when you looked at their
I don't like the butt. I don't like the butt.
There's a butt in there.
There was a butt.
I felt LSU was overrated coming into
the season. Anthony, don't do it, man. Gosh.
No. And most college football panelists thought that too. At the end of that game, they felt LSU.
Yeah, once you get whooped on like that, of course you're gonna think they're overrated.
No, it's once you get whooped by Florida State. Once you get whooped by Florida State, they know you're overrated.
Nah, that's not it.
Let's see if you can do that against Georgia.
Hey, Todd, give me your final take since you talking shit.
How many points did they score last year?
Honestly,
how many points did they score last year against Florida State?
CB, I enjoy this panel, man. No no drama.
Yeah.
You know, all fun and games, joking around the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I just wish everybody would be like that because this is the most excited we've been for a team.
Yeah, exactly.
I just wish everybody would be like that because this is the most excited we've been for a team. I just wish everybody would be like that because this is the most excited we've been for a team. in years. Let's enjoy it. Let's not fight with each other.
Man. Hey guys, we got too many good things going on to be fight. We are 2-0. There's no reason anybody
2-0 on the road in games that we would have lost in the past.
Yeah, like bro, we're 2-0. Whose feedback is that? We're 2-0.
My bad.
No, you good. We're 2-0. Like, let's not bicker and fight with one another. Let's not argue about Brian Flores. Like, come on. Like, we are way past that. We're in a much
the more you fight about everything in the past and about everything going on, the less you're seeing of what we're doing.
Exactly.
I don't know what it is. Our fan base.
There's still people fighting over Philbin, man. Come on, man. It's crazy, man.
Philbin.
Where is CB, I said this.
Dude, not even in football no more, man.
When we were talking about this, it seems like when you look at other fan bases in football, like in the NFL, they're not as toxic as our fan base for some reason. Like, I don't know what it is. Our fan base can get very toxic. I don't know what
here's the thing. How many fan bases do you hang around? Like you hang around our fan bases?
None.
Exactly.
So you don't know the other fan bases.
Yeah, I live around a lot of Cowboys fans around. I'm in enemy territory down here in Sarasota. I have a lot
I know. There's a lot of Bills fans, but we're not in their community.
Yeah. So I think in order for you to really get a view of what's going on, Anthony, you kind of got to delve deep into their communities. And like I've watched some of their YouTubers and streams and stuff. You're right. I think it doesn't really seem like they're like at odds with each other, but I think this Tua dynamic has really created some tension in the community, and that's real.
But let's just enjoy what he's doing. You know what I mean?
Of course. Let's enjoy what he's doing.
It's not Tua's fault. I've said this. It's not. I don't blame Tua for this toxicity. I blame the Bama fans who were never Dolphins fans in the first place.
But how many Bama fans do you know in the community who are really rocking?
Just MCJB. That's it.
Like, how many Bama fans do you really know like that who just came because Tua was a quarterback?
MCJB was a Dolphins fan anyway. Right. So
taking away JB. That's what I'm saying. Taking away JB, I think there's not a lot, but what I'm saying is it seems like the fans that followed him from Alabama. I know there's not a lot, but there's still.
I only know two.
That's an easy cop
MCJB and Wilson Perry.
That's about it. Anthony, that's an easy cop out. Don't use that because that's an easy cop out.
No, because it's a lot of the diehard fans that are going against each other. Yeah. And dude, we're supposed to be a fan.
Real diehard Dolphins.
Hey, the only color that matters is that aqua that he's wearing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that's always been my thing. It doesn't matter. I'm a ride for my guys because they're in the aqua and orange.
Yeah, exactly.
It's us versus the world, and that's how it should have been all the time. But there was a lot of people who were, he's not good enough. He's not, bro. That shit, it don't matter. He's still your quarterback in the organization, and say, hey, he's gonna be the guy. So you might as well rock with him.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, let's keep it real. You ain't changing what they say.
Yeah. Listen, whoever's our quarterback back there, I'm going to rock with. Whoever's our running back,
it could be Skylar Thompson, Mike White, Tua Tagovailoa, whoever it is. We got to go get the
So Todd, you would, if Cleo Lemon came back, you would still rock with him?
Shut up, Anthony. We out, man. We ain't talking about no damn Cleo Lemon.
He said he would rock with any quarterback.
Hey, I was rocking with Tannehill for years.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was a big Tannehill supporter, bro. I was rocking with him too, man. Hey, appreciate you coming through, Todd. It's love, bro.
Y'all have a good one.
Have a good one, man. Be safe. Shout out, hey, Mountie, you there, bro? Or I gotta kick Mountie out.
Yo.
What's good? Hey, give me your final take, man. Appreciate you coming through. You was quiet tonight. You won no one.
I was kind of in and out. I was doing something. I got some stuff going on, but yeah, man, it's always great to come on up and rock with you. You're one of the few shows that I really can tolerate, that I can actually stomach. That's awesome. And
I appreciate that.
You know, you are a lot like myself, that you quote unquote gatekeep nonsense. Okay, keep nonsense out of your space.
Yeah,
like all this former coach stuff, and you got people calling each other out their name over some dumbass bullshit like that.
Yeah,
like, come on, man. Look, over somebody's opinion, and come on, man. We gotta rise above and be adults.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do. We gotta stomp out this. We gotta stomp out this cancel culture stuff. You don't know freedom of speech and opinion. That's what's going on in our world today. We gotta stomp that crap out. That's nonsense.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't agree with it, keep it moving. Okay, you don't agree with it, keep it moving. But again, look, I'm rocking with y'all, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate everybody rocking with me.
Hey, CB, I'm gonna hit you tomorrow. I got some receipt. I got some stuff to do. I'm gonna send you some.
Okay, all right, bet. I appreciate it, bro.
All right, bro. Hey, y'all be easy.
Be safe out there, bro. Be easy. Later. Oh man, hey, shout out to Mountie, man, coming through, dropping some gems, man. That's what it's about, man. Hey, Q, go ahead, bro. Give me your final take, bro.
Hey, as always, appreciate the love, man. I really wasn't gonna come up here because I ain't in the mood to talk. I was just, finna chill and chat, but I had to come up and show some love. So one time for the homie, man. Man, appreciate you. It's always it's a pleasure to come up here and enjoy a good conversation, man. Especially with Shake on the panel too.
Yeah, appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Q. Q, you always, bro. You always welcome up, bro. And that's honestly, we need more people in the community putting out shows where we just have good dialogue and good conversation. Like the drama, it's cool to a certain extent, but I went live tonight just because it's just too much, bro. It's been too much lately. Like we need to get back to having fun, having good conversation. And it's okay to be wrong sometimes. Like sometimes you gotta own being wrong if you're wrong about something.
Hey,
like
listen. You don't always have to agree with each other.
Yeah. And you don't always
just
have to
respect
agree.
it and move on.
Respect it and move on, man. Be adults.
Hey, I see. Yeah, and right now I see the TFTG boys. They're on right now. So I'm gonna go swing their way and see what's up with them, and then maybe end out the night.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you, brother.
And show love to everybody. Appreciate you, Q.
Yeah. All right, fellas. Y'all be good now.
All right, bro. Later. Hooked Up Joe, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. This is actually the first. Is this the first time you've been on or second?
I think it's the first time on this one.
Yeah, man. You do a good job. I love the visual you got there. I loved how you kind of put yourself on the screen at one point. That's dope. You got to teach me how to do some of this stuff, man.
OBS.
Hey, OBS is something I dabbled with a little bit. I gotta try to.
Yeah, man. I'll hook you up. I know I can help you with all that, and some LEDs for your back too.
Yeah. That's what I'm working on, man. That's why.
No, I do. That's what I do. I got a laser cutter. I can hook you up with some serious stuff for your back end there.
That's dope, man. I appreciate it, man. And that's honestly, that's what the community is about too. Like everybody's got different talents and different things they do, man. We should all be using each other as resources, and trying to help each other out, man. Because honestly, in this community, we got. Fighting with each other and bickering with each other, it ain't worth it. The time we put into being a Dolphins fan and spending our money on this, the last thing I want to do is come on here and be angry at somebody or be upset. Bro, it's not that serious. But Hooked Up Joe, I really do appreciate the support. I appreciate you coming through, man. It's Fins up.
No matter what, Fins up, baby.
Fins up, man. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you and Shake Money. I joined Shake Money as a member today. Also,
thank you, man. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Shake Joe.
That's dope.
And I'm just looking forward to the year. And I've been here every year. I'm not new. I'm just new, hooking up with the stream stuff a little bit.
Yeah.
Been here every year. And I might even member TD, just like talking about bringing the community together, because that's what it's about.
Yeah.
You're like, you spend the whole off season saying, "Oh, the game," and then you spend the whole season like butting heads and having not a good time. I'm like, come on, guys, watch the game, hang out with some friends,
enjoy it.
You got 17 to 20 games.
That's all we got. We already 2 games. We already passed 2 games, man. We only got. I mean, hopefully we go well into the playoffs and we play a long season. But we really only have, truly like 3-4 months of this left. So we got to enjoy it while we have it, man. Got
Every
to.
game.
Yeah. Hey, appreciate you coming through, man. Have a good one, Joe. All right, Dolphins Realtor, man, go ahead, bro. Final take. I always appreciate you coming through, man. You do a fantastic job on Twitter. If y'all don't follow that Dolphins
I know I
Realtor
do.
on Twitter, go do it. You always dropping gems on there. I wish I could be on there all the time, and I'm just not on Twitter as much as I
Bro.
should
All
be,
love.
bro. Yeah,
I'm just happy that I get to see both of y'all on Twitter. It's a lot of fun, man.
It is.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of fun, man.
I will say this: last year, 2022, I felt like we could overcome, we could probably upset anybody, and that was a cool vibe. But this year, I feel like there's only a handful of teams that can upset us. I feel like we are sitting on the top of the mountain, and I promise you this: the Denver Broncos, they ain't one of them.
Yeah, I agree with you. We just got to go in and do what we do. As long as we take care of us, not get the dumb penalties and turn the ball over and make dumb mistakes, we'll win this damn game.
We can defeat ourselves, but if we play our
Exactly.
best game, there's no way the Denver Broncos can beat us.
No way. So appreciate you coming through, man. You know, you're always welcomed on this platform, bro. It's always great conversation.
Appreciate it, guys. Good to see your all's faces.
See you good, man.
Yes, sir. Have a good one,
Phins
Dolphin
up.
Realtor.
Later.
Phins up, man. Shake Money in the building, holding it down, man. I appreciate you coming through. I know your guys are live right now, but I appreciate the love and support, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. Always. By the way, I'm gonna be dropping short videos on the Dolphins Den, like 3-minute videos. Dolphins Dens on Tuesdays and Sundays.
Okay.
It's open for if you ever want to drop videos. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 little minute skits, whatever.
Yeah. I'll do that, man. You guys do some good stuff over at Dolphins Den too. So if you guys are on Facebook, go over there, join that group. It's called Dolphin Den, right?
Yeah.
It's
DOLFAN.
It's Dolphin Den. Tory Day is the leader of the group, right? The admin. Yeah. Tory's a good dude, man. Plays the bass.
He lives in Buffalo too.
Up in the New York area. And I watch some of his videos too. He does some dope stuff, bro. He's good at what he does, man. I like Tory. I like what he does. He's good people. Dolphin Den is good people. If y'all are on Facebook, go join that Facebook group right away. Because Shake is over there. I'm over there. Tory Day is over there. A lot of cool cats in the community who have
Maverick K's over there. El Capitan is over there. So I mean, we're like I said, but I agree with you. I think we need to come. Look, at the end of the day, there's some people that aren't going to come together, but at the end of the day, I can control what I can control. You know what I'm saying? That's why I mess with you. You know what I'm saying? I hang around. One thing I learned,
like-minded people, man. You got to hang around like-minded people, bro.
One thing, that's one thing. When I was real quickly, when I was working at Barry University, right?
Yeah.
I was like in my 30s, and then I started hanging out with the students. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I could pinpoint when my life kind of changed, because even though a lot of those guys were like 10 years younger than me, my life was changing because I was surrounding around myself people with goal oriented people, and that I felt from that day forth I realized it wasn't me, it was the environment I was surrounding myself with. And once I made that change, man, I seen that's when I started. My eyes started opening, so that's why I try to hang out with like-minded individuals, man. Because at the end of the day, that negativity can't wear you down, bro. I don't care what nobody says.
It does, and you said you started to put yourself in a different environment, and when you start to put yourself in that different environment, you start to see things differently. You start to see life differently. You start to realize that, hey, I'm not as ambitious as I should be. I should probably go a little bit harder when it comes to school or when it comes to my profession. I should be a little bit more ambitious. I should, set some goals and have some aspirations. I think all of us should be doing that. I think that's a part of life, man. But I really do appreciate you coming through, Shake. I love having these conversations with you. Hey, it's not just Dolphins, bro. We're brothers, bro. Like,
for sure, man.
That's real.
Yeah, for sure. And that's why I gravitated you gravitated to you since day one, man. Since you started, when I first saw you, bro.
It's love, man. Appreciate you coming through, Shake. Hey,
thank you, man.
Phins up, bro.
Phins up, baby.
All right, man. Later.
Peace.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat who came through. Show the boy some love. I appreciate all the donations that came in. Shout out to everybody who donated. We had 2 new members. Dolphin State of Mind became a member, who is one of the cool new members who are interacting in the chat. He said he's going to come up next time. Triple S, who's been around. Triple S is my guy. I've known him for a while. He's in the Canada area. Really appreciate him becoming a member. So we had 2 new members, and then we had 2 donations. Mudbone dropped a donation who said, Phins up, the tour train is coming, 3-0 AFC leaders. I love it. And then Shake Money, who the homie, my brother, shout out to Noah, is him Benogany. P.S. The University of Coral Gables candy canes suck ass. Dang. Hey, he's a gator. He's a baby lizard. Hey, I'm a Noel. It is what it is, man. But hey, I appreciate everybody coming through, especially my members gang coming through, showing support, showing love. I saw Dre in here. I saw Hooked Up Joe, Dolphin State of Mind. Who else was in here? William Perry came through. A lot of the members came through. I appreciate you guys for coming in and hitting the like button for me. It means a lot. Helps with the algorithm. Hey, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. You already know what time it is. It's Phins Take with CBD3. Another Phins Take Friday. And your boy is out. See ya.
From the bottom, that's foreign. I swear that I'm up for the sun in the morning. Oof, hey, I gotta flex. I need a Nike bag, give me the check. I need the money and power, respect, but I promise I'm repping the oak to the dead. Hey, oof, I sort them out of my way. I don't got nothing to say. Now they can't run at my pace. Yeah, they know that we ain't the same. 402, we rap the game. I told them this ain't a game.